So this is what the boat looks like right now. Dave put in the pour foam here, and then he was also working on the back sides here. I'll show you that once when I get a little bit closer. I missed a week because of a miscommunication on my part, but it's okay. Dave finished the storage unit over there, and then he went and did this stuff here. He painted up my back fenders there and got them all situated. They aren't quite in yet, but shouldn't be too much longer. He put the styrofoam back in the back there. We were going to put pour foam in there, but we ended up running out. So I think we might end up ordering some more, or we might not. I don't know yet. It all depends, but the boat is coming along pretty damn nicely. Sorry, this might be a short video, but only time will tell. I'm not sure how much I'll be videotaping today, because I am not feeling all that well, but more styrofoam here that I just noticed. But yeah, we're looking pretty shipshape. We shouldn't be too bad here. As soon as we get the carpet done here, Dave went up to go get the glue. It's not too bad. And sorry for, I'm going to go ahead and say sorry in advance because I just did a little segment here and then realized I probably should have said something about the boat, so it'll be a kind of a bad cut, but yeah, who cares? Look at what we got going on here. Working on putting carpet onto the front piece here. This stuff is to help reduce some of the heat going to the board. It's just basically a bubble wrap, or an insulating bubble wrap, pretty much. But we're just working on the carpet here. Stapled that side down here, so when we put the glue down, we can just kind of pull it taut and hopefully have it be good. I might be able to show you some of the gluing. Maybe. It all depends. Using the phone again. Yeah, the stuff is looking great. You guys should have seen it. It rained after we got done painting these the last time, and some of the paint came off. But that's pretty much how it goes when you paint epoxy. Sometimes if you don't get it to adhere all that well, it just kind of comes off in the rain. But most of it stayed down. And when I say most of it, probably about like 98% was still on there. So it's just a UV protection anyways. So as long as everything goes good that way, we should be fine. Alright, I'll show you guys what this looks like when the carpet is done. We just flipped it, but see what I mean? Some of the paint came off in little areas. It's not too bad. I mean, we're covering it with the carpet anyway, so who cares? Alright, so we got the glue down. Want a very thin layer, so that way the glue's not coming up through the carpet. I made that mistake when we were doing the bunks for the boat. We had glue everywhere. So Dave's trying to teach me to not get glue everywhere. But, alright, I'll show you what it's like once we get the carpet done. Alright, as you can see, we got the carpet on top of the glue now. Dave is just taking this weight and rolling over the carpet to help, one, spread the glue around the base, but also putting a nice even weight on everything to try and make it as even as possible. So that way there's not too many bumps coming up. This area here is giving us a little bit of issues, but we'll fix that when we tuck the sides under and staple it down anyways. But we'll just have to attach a little bit of carpet in the front here. But this is a nice heavy duty carpet, outdoor carpet still, but it's nice heavy duty. It'll be perfect for the front deck here. It's left over from Dave's boat. That's why there's that little brown streak here. So it's been sitting around for a little bit. But this boat is going to get dirty regardless, so May not win any beauty contests, but I tell you what, it's going to get the job done for sure. This is looking better already. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down so it looks like we're going to be rid of the flip here in a second. So, alright, Dave's doing the finishing touches right now on the little front piece that we cut out to just put on the very tip of the board. But everything's stapled down. This side gave us issues, but that's our problem side, so just didn't want to work with us all that well, but it's going to look so good once when we flip this. I'll see if I can't set you somewhere to be able to see. Oh, yeah, true. Right. You want to flip it that way, or?
Flip the nose up, and then I can slide it. See, you can do it by yourself.
Yes. Oh yeah, look at that. Little bump up over here, but that'll. You can probably just put the weight down on top of that, and it'll probably adhere down.
I can do it.
I don't know if we want this much weight on this side, though.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Pick it up again. I'll move this.
There we go. Right there. Might look a little weird there, but no, this looks great. A little bump there too, but we can probably find another thing to toss down on that one. No, this looks good. And we just attached a little section to the top here and stapled it down, but that'll be up underneath the front, so it won't necessarily be too big of a deal. Where was that bump? I said that, and now I don't know where the hell it went. I guess we did. Damn, that looks really good. Alright, I'll check back in a few. So I'm not sure what we're doing after this, but I'll bring you along for the ride. It's another little quick update. I know nothing's changed here, but we just got back from lunch. And we removed the weight here and put that piece down. But looks like everything's set up perfectly fine. And we'll be good. So the next project, from what David said, is we need to put some pour foam into the back half here. So that's what we're going to be doing next. So I might be able to show that process a little bit. We'll probably just rivet in the side ponents here, and then on the back side here, I don't know if I'll be able to show you or not, because there's a lot of stuff back here, but right here there should be another hole like that on the other side that we're going to pour all the pour foam into, so that way it'll expand inside of this and secure my back half here to be nice and strong and just extra floaty. But when we get ready to do that, I'll hopefully be able to show some of the process and have some more content for you. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus apparently. Anyways, stay tuned. It's kind of dark, I know, but I couldn't not show it. I decided to see how it fit inside of here with the carpet and whatnot, and it looks so damn good. Dave fixed up my little components here. This is where the seats go in. This is the underside if you've never seen one of these before. This side, so these are aluminum here. There's brass inserts here on each side. And then these were steel. They were fairly rusty, so Dave cleaned them up and then painted them with some of his rust reform paint that he was using for his axle and everything over there. And then it's a primer coat, so we're just going to paint these up with whatever Dave has the most paint of, because they'll just be sitting under like that on the top here. And so one of these will go about right in here, and that way I can have as much room in the front deck here as seemingly possible. And even then I might not even need a seat up here depending how I'm feeling, but I'll probably have like what Dave has and just do a little butt seat and call it a day. Alright, forgot about this part. We're going to do the centerpiece here. I think we're going to put carpet on that, aren't we?
Yes.
I forgot about carpeting that. Then we're probably going to do the pour foam. But completely forgot about the centerpiece here until Dave said something, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot about that. So, alright, we're going to do the same process. What do you need?
Tape measure.
Tape measure. There. Nope. So I'm not going to show the process of us doing this one. I'll just come back to it once when we're either putting it in here or just all the carpets on top of it. Yes, it's just going to be the same thing that we did to the front. Just smear glue down, put the carpet down, rinse, repeat. Here we are again, because natural habitat of me forgetting things again. We're adding supports to this, to the board, since there's a huge gap in between here that I really don't want to fall into when I'm out in the water. So I forgot that we were going to make supports to put along the board here. I have the extra pieces there just to make sure that doesn't happen. But so far we're putting every 8 inches on this side up until here, because this is where this stuff is here. So we're going to just put up to that point, and then we're going to put another extra piece right near the rib there, most likely, just because although those will probably be fine, might as well have the extra piece going in through there, because that's 19 inches, and if we're doing every 8 inches, it makes sense to put one there, just to be on the safe side. But we're going to probably cut that stuff up out of the additional aluminum that we have here, or some of the, I don't know, we're going to be using something. I'll show you once when we're doing that part, but for now, I'll leave it here until we are closer to being finished. I'll do another update in a bit. Right, get ready for loud noises. We found the pieces that we're going to use for supports. Dave's just getting ready to cut them here. Just zoom in here. After he plugs it in. And as long as the plug that I have the extension cord plugged into is still good. Don't comment about the tape measure he's using. I definitely did not drop that and break it. It's totally Dave. So the pieces of aluminum that we're using here for support, the ones that are in front of them are from an old sliding glass door. And then I think the other pieces that he's measuring there came from the same thing, but I'm not sure. But they're nice, strong pieces of aluminum, and we figure we're not going to use them anywhere else. We might as well use them for the support. But let me show you this. Might miss him cutting something, but that's okay. We'll get back to it. So this piece of wood here is one of the original pieces of wood from Dave's boat. And this is why you epoxy everything. Like I don't think there's any fiberglass on this, but this was definitely epoxied, and this thing is in great shape. It is, like, you can see where the carpet was and everything here, but this is It's really impressive. This is, like, for as long as Dave has owned the boat, he hasn't replaced any of the wood or anything. And this is still that good. So I shouldn't have anything to worry about for the wood here in my boat. But when we were laying stuff out, we decided to change up the supports a little bit. We're not really going to put one up here. Or I think we still might. I'm not sure. I forget how I had it laid out. But we kind of decided to, when I was putting down everything, it didn't make sense to have it every 8 inches up here anyways on the top side. This back half is where there's a lot of openness. So we're going to kind of stagger it a bit in the back here with some of the odd pieces of aluminum that we had. And then we're actually going to use this for a front step up, because the center thing here on my boat, which I believe I told you about, right in there, it's going to be some anchor storage. But in the meantime, enjoy the loud noises. I'll bring it back when we're attaching everything. Alright, Dave just finished cutting there. I just had a question for him. That's the only reason why I turned off when he was cutting. But, alright, so you'll see this section here with a wide gap. So this is where the one center support is already in the boat. So that's why there's not one going here. And then I decided, this part here shouldn't be too bad for support, though all this back section here is stuff that's not going to have too much support, which is why we're putting 4 along the back here instead of everything, because although doing overkill isn't too bad, but I think this should be good. 'Cause, I mean, this piece here probably only had 3 for the original length here, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal having the way that this is here. So Dave's just grabbing the stuff to be able to rivet, and then I'll bring it back when we're probably doing, or when the carpet's done. I don't think we're going to have anything else in between there. And sorry this keeps jumping around and I keep repeating myself a lot, but it's what happens when I can't really think straight. So don't hate me too much. Alright guys, so here it is. Carpet's all done. So this is the carpet I bought. It's a little bit different than the stuff that Dave had. This had like no rubber backing like this stuff of Dave's. So different colors. This is a base gray. This should be charcoal gray from what I ordered. But this one has this nice little rubber backing here. This doesn't. And the only thing that I can think of is when I ordered it, this is supposed to be an outdoor carpet, and I'm wondering if the back here like will keep moisture in, so they didn't put it on for this piece. So hopefully water just skates right through and won't mold or anything or grow any algae or whatever. It's the only thing we can really think of. At least that's what we're hoping that the case is, but we won't know until well, basically the test of time, pretty much. But we're going to test fit this, but I'm not going to record that. We're just going to probably call it after this. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you next month.